Good evening, Mayor, members of the council. I'm going to read this statement. Becoming a member of the newly formed DRI Advisory Committee and serving as the newest member of the city's Planning Commission since January, I have devoted many hours on educating myself on the processes and the issues facing our residents regarding the new zoning districts and have represented to many throughout this process. After listening to concerns, many of the original land use categories have been changed to give more local planning power as new projects come forward. Common Council members, DRI advisory members, Planning Commission members, and Zoning Board of Appeal members have weighed in, and we are now looking at a draft to be voted on. I've served many years in some capacity or another in the city government, and have always been a neighborhood advocate for strong code enforcement to improve the quality of life for Fulton residents. I'm always proud of residents that come forth and advocate for their own neighborhoods or speak to the Common Council regarding their concerns for the city. We should honor their views. I believe their fears come from a backslide of trends aiding in deterioration of some of our wards, and I have personally been frustrated by this trend. For the past 4 years, rental units have largely gone uninspected, causing limited choices for those seeking a safe, clean place to live. Code court being non-existent created an environment that left our city unable to hold landlords and or tenants accountable for respecting neighborhood norms. It is not easy to build up a rental improvement system without the oversight of a strong mayor, a proactive co-chief, and a council. We now have all these in place. Their new processes will allow accountability to be imposed on those who do not respect our neighborhood laws. I am hopeful that new construction will happen while we work to improve our older neighborhoods. We can do both. Many cities are going through growth spurts having similar concerns, and yet are succeeding, which reassures me it's possible to grow why we rebuild our neighborhoods. Good growth is the goal. We have been promised certain assurances by both the contractor and the management company who have brought forth plans for the formal Nestle site. If the council votes to go forward tonight, we will come together and hold them to their promises that working families will be the priority, that their apartment units will be managed as to protect the good tenants and evict the bad, and that the building and grounds that we have entrusted to them remain a sense of pride for them and all the residents in Fulton. We have a mayor and a council, a planning commission and a zoning board of appeals that will be overseeing all future building plans and zone regulations. You can talk to any of these members throughout this new process. I will hold myself accountable and promise that I will do my best to hold all those that come before us to invest in our community to the highest standards. Remember, we can change as we go forward to make new laws for the betterment of our city if needed. As in everything in life, there is a time that always counts and a decision must be made. Caring deeply about your city is something to be proud of. Sometimes you win, sometimes you feel you lost, but in the end, we must understand that in a democracy, it is the vote of those who represent us that counts. Whatever the outcome, we need to be respectful. I felt it important to come forward and state publicly that after much thought and study, I am respectfully requesting the Common Council to vote yes on the rezoning project. Thank you for your time.
Whereas members of the public, members of the Common Council, and all in attendance have been given an equal opportunity to express their written or oral comments regarding the proposed DRI rezone. Whereas Mayor Rice has asked for a motion to close the public hearing. May I have a motion?
You have to let the legislator from the 25th district speak. Each person that represents 1,500 people. Is that correct, Mayor?
Can I have a motion?
That's democratic
Can
way?
I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carried. The public hearing is now closed. Now therefore be it resolved that the proposed DRI rezone is hereby approved. May I have a motion? Motion. Second?
Second.
Roll call vote. First ward?
Yes.
Second ward?
Yes.
Third ward?
Yes.
Fourth ward?
Yes.
Fifth ward?
Yes.
Sixth ward?
Yes.
Motion is carried.
Can I have a little discussion on this, please?
Sure, absolutely.
I just want to remind everybody, DRI is an advisory committee. We have some committees lately. We had 2 incidents with zoning, and I see Ronnie here with planning. The strength of your city is with your 6 councilors. If you have a problem with anything, you should address them through your councilors. And that way, if we have to have a special meeting, we can discuss it and hopefully try to work things out. But your power is with the 6 councilors here. I just want to make that clear.